Have you ever noticed how easily small things can irritate you? A sound, a delay, a minor interruption. Things that normally would not matter suddenly feel sharp. This can be confusing, especially when nothing obvious is wrong. You might wonder, why am I reacting like this? Why does something so small feel so big? This experience is very common and it happens in ordinary everyday life. This is not about illness, and it is not about diagnosis. It is about a quiet shift in how much the mind has available to handle things. Irritation is often low level and quick to appear. It is not rage and it is not anger. It feels more like impatience. A tight feeling, a sharp internal reaction to something minor. The response often feels out of proportion to what just happened. Sometimes it arrives without a clear reason or warning. The reaction feels real even if it does not make sense. The mind has a limited capacity, attention, patience, and emotional regulation are not endless. Everyday life uses these quietly. Making decisions, switching between tasks, staying attentive, responding to messages, managing small uncertainties. When that capacity is reduced, even slightly small things take up more space. A minor inconvenience feels heavier than it should. Irritation can surface, not because a small thing is important, but because there is less room to absorb friction. Many small demands build up over time. Interruptions, expectations, background thinking, things waiting to be dealt with. None of these feel dramatic on their own. They rarely register as stress, but together they accumulate. This buildup often goes unnoticed until it shows itself as irritation. The irritation is not pointing to one cause, it reflects accumulation. Large pressures are often ongoing and abstract. They do not have a clear edge to react to. Small things are immediate, clear, and close. So irritation attaches itself there. The reaction feels sudden or misplaced, but it is simply choosing the nearest outlet. Familiar environments do not always reduce effort. Daily routines still require attention, even when they feel automatic. In familiar settings, tolerance can actually be lower because the mind expects ease when irritation appears. In calm or ordinary moments, it feels more noticeable. Nothing seems different, yet patience feels thinner. That contrast makes the reaction stand out. Irritation often feels out of character. You may think, that is not like me. It does not reflect personality or values. It appears without intention or planning. Many people are surprised by their own reaction. Irritation is not always about what just happened. Often it reflects how much the mind has been quietly managing. This experience is widely shared, even if it is rarely spoken about. So why do small things irritate you? Sometimes it is not about the small thing itself, but about everything surrounding it. Thanks for listening and for taking a moment to notice something many people feel but often dismiss.